Good afternoon. I've been a member of the Kingston Club and introduced by Elspie Faulkson in early 2021. So a little bit about me. I'm an only child of parents who immigrated from Germany, and except for my parents, all of my family are still in Germany. I'm blessed to have close relationships with them despite the distance. My mother fostered this when I was young and made a point of taking me back every few years as a child so I could get to know my aunts and uncles and cousins. And I'm planning to go back this December to help one of my aunts celebrate her 95th birthday. I do speak German. And I think as I get older, I'm realizing that it's probably my first language because I didn't speak a word of English until I was 4. And I find now sometimes when I'm searching for a word, the German one pops into my head first. So I wonder about that. Anyway, I was born in Montreal. I grew up in Ottawa, where I lived for 40 years. I still miss it a bit. It's not too small, not too large. I realized when I moved that I lived in Canada and all of Kingston fit into my Canada neighborhood. So I thought, oh, this is going to be a little bit of a change. I came here in 2010 after meeting my now husband online. At first, I didn't realize that he lived in Kingston. So we had our first date in the middle in Smiths Falls. And after a couple of commuting for a couple of years, I finally made the decision to move to Kingston. And I'm also a very proud stepmother to 2 amazing men now. My husband, Chris, and I share a love of sailing. We've logged thousands of miles together, cruising and racing. We've raced in Switzerland on the very unique Lake Constance. We've cruised in the Caribbean. We've sailed the Great Lakes, Ontario, Erie, and Huron. We've still got Michigan and Superior on our bucket list. We took some time off work and did the Down East Circle route, which took us out the St. Lawrence with a side trip up the gorgeous Saguenay River, then sailed around Gaspé through the Northumberland Strait, another side trip into the Bredor Lake in Cape Breton, and then along Nova Scotia to Maine and down to New York, where we took the canals back to Lake Ontario. So that we were living on the boat for 4.5 months, and I would do that again in a heartbeat. It was just a wonderful experience. And of course, through sailing, I've also met amazing friends like Conrad and Elspie Faulkson. Some other hobbies include watercolor, painting, cooking, and baking. Before Kingston, I had an eclectic series of careers after a degree in economics from Carleton University. I've been a fashion consultant, an investment advisor, a technical writer, and a product manager at a software company. Since coming to Kingston, I've worked for Queen's for the last almost 13 years, mostly in the capacity as a department manager or now the programs manager. I'm in the School of Nursing, and it is a wonderful place to work. It's an exciting week for us because it's convocation week and many of our students graduated yesterday, so that was nice. What I do is my work includes overseeing all of the non-academic activities of the 7 programs. I do the program evaluation for them, the marketing, and the accreditation process. Our school philosophy is person-centric care. So that's not just patient-centric. It also includes family, from taking their perspective into account, and as well as the healthcare professionals. So it's really, I guess, a progressive way to approach care. And you may know the university is working on many EDIIA initiatives to make Queen's more inclusive, diverse, and accessible. I'm a privileged white person, and while I still have a lot to learn, I'm grateful to work in an environment that prioritizes EDIIA. The school right now is embarking on a curriculum overhaul for both our undergraduate and our health quality programs. So that's very exciting to see where that is going to take us. But throughout my life, I've always felt the need to volunteer and give back. I'm amazed at the amount of good that Rotary does at home and around the world. And I'm proud to be a part of it, even only a small part. Unfortunately, my schedule doesn't permit me to attend many meetings, which I've been missing, but I'm enjoying working with a wonderful team on the Easter Seal Summerfest Regatta. That's coming up in a few short weeks on Sunday, July 9th. And that's it.